Hello and welcome back to 2021 Ontario Provincial Disc Golf Championships. We're back here for the Ettyville Super Spin Disc Golf Center. This is round one, back nine of your second feature card. There's the Innova Island Dunes Project Dream 18 logos. Thanks to ODSA, PDGA Canada, and the Ettyville Super Spin Disc Golf Center. This place is amazing. Thanks for all the help. We're back, Clayton.
Let's go, back nine, and it is amazing. 2 courses, 1 property.
Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous.
This is the last 9 of the Innova course for the first day, correct?
Yes, yeah. So, title sponsors, Four Fathers Brewing Company and Prodigy Disc for this tournament. Thank you for their continued support to make this tournament as big as it possibly can be. I mean, it was already an amazing tournament, so there's you.
There's me.
That nice little smile you got going on there. And then there's me going, okay, how am I going to bogey this one today?
So serious.
I know, right?
So distinguished.
Yeah, speaking of serious, KZ Hanemayer, always seriously having fun. 4 under par for the front 9, not too shabby.
It's a good start.
Yeah, I like his logo. It's got like, it's like the Rocky Mountains in it. That's
Yes.
pretty cool. Calum, the elephant in the room. 3 under par for the front. Also clean. He's playing smart. He's making a lot of good putts. You got Julien Quenneville, Juju.
You're
Also 3 under par.
Pronouncing these names, bud.
Julien. You gotta roll the J. Julien. Yeah. I don't know. From Saint Jean sur Risselot. I don't know. I'm trying here, man. And then Jean-Philippe Gilbert from, I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that city. Lac Drollet. Sure, we'll go with it.
Sound good. Yeah. Great.
I'm not good at these French names, so please don't hate me for this. Looking at the scores from hole 9, 2 pars, a bogey, and a double. These boys looking to clean that up in the back 9. The back 9, you can basically birdie the entire back 9 with almost throwing the same shot off every tee. So,
or go out of bounds a lot.
That's another thing to do. Hole 10, par 4, 607. This drone's taking you through the low gap. You're not probably going to see that one a whole lot. The preferred play is a big high turnover around the left side, and this approach to this slightly elevated green really is a lot more tricky than it looks. It's not really elevated a whole lot in terms of the ground, but it makes putting a little bit difficult.
So most people are going to go up to the left of this big tree section, right?
Yeah, this is the preferred play. It's more open and you get further down the fairway as long as you turn it. Kind of like Julien did here.
The tricky thing to do was get enough angle to get a good turn.
He didn't quite turn it enough. I think he's by 11's basket, which is not a problem to be at all. Calum, that's got to hold that.
It's quite a difference, though, between actually going for the drone flighted shot through the middle as opposed to the outside. Like, that distance change is huge.
Oh, yeah. Casey's just loving this one. A little bit inside, actually.
A little tight.
Yeah, that's the one mistake you don't want to make. Well, there's 2 mistakes you don't want to make. One is not turning it over, and 2 is doing that.
Just seemed like the shots that I did see thrown down through the tunnel there seemed to be the better shots.
Yeah, well, actually, there's a roller. Interesting. At least Casey kicked out of that stuff.
That's not bad for
how he can snag a par. That's a good recovery shot.
Pretty tough to birdie this if you don't have a really good tee shot.
Yeah, if you don't bite 350, 400 feet off that tee, it's a little bit tricky. Calum's actually almost by the road,
which was easy to do. You throw the angle on. If you're slightly off there, it was going over to that side every time. What'd you do on this one? Did you throw the flick shot around the outside?
No, I went big turnover with, I believe I threw my Enigma, my Vapor Enigma.
And you
high.
Didn't really have issues with this one?
I was in a great spot off my tee the first round, and then I threw the upshot 35 feet long, and I missed the putt because it's easy to do on the screen. So
yes.
So that was fun.
I thought the tee shot was hard, but again, like I said, I played this twice.
Yeah, so this looks great.
2 rounds.
Beautiful shot from Jew.
That's great. He's licking his chops with that upshot.
Yeah, Casey's...
Oh, another good one.
Good par save. A good lock hit, I guess, there. Calum just smooth.
It's just not a hole you want to be 35 long on a putt.
No, and that's exactly why I did it, because you're not supposed to do it.
Well, you can see here.
He just played smart. Bunch of pars. I think Juju got the only birdie.
But to me, he had the only really good tee shot. Though.
Yeah.
He seemed to have the right angle, but he plays this, right? Or no? Like he's been here
I think he's a little bit closer to this than we are. I don't know exactly where the city he's from is in relation to how close we are. So.
If you're close, you're going all the time, though.
Oh yeah,
it's a beautiful.
If this wasn't a 6-hour drive for me, I'd be going a lot more, definitely. But lone birdie,
great birdie.
3 pars. Yeah, that one averaged a 4.11, so just a bit over par, and it's got to be because of that putting green.
I would think so. If you're not close enough, a lot of people are just trying to throw it up underneath.
Yep. Hole 11, par 3, 298 feet. If you have a sidearm, this is probably what you should be throwing. Pretty open for the sidearm drive, not very far either. The straight backhand is a little bit trickier because of this overhanging branch right here, and this little bushy tree right here. So, I mean, for 300 feet, the comparison of difficulty between a backhand and a sidearm is a lot.
Decent amount of birdies on this hole as well, too.
Yeah, this played as definitely one of the easier ones of the day, as you can see with Julien's shot there.
Shot.
Surprised Calum's going to backhand here.
I do the backhand, obviously. We don't need to know.
You don't throw a sidearm on this one? Come on.
I feel like, again, it'd be another hole that it's just one on you, right?
I'm surprised you don't go roller on this one.
Get the forehand going. Yeah. But this course, like if you could do both shots, you definitely have an advantage on some of the other players.
That's a great shot.
Being able to decide between the backhand and the forehand every hole is huge on this course.
It's got to turn.
A little high.
Just trying to turn. Actually, it's not bad.
It's not bad, though. Yeah, he's putting.
Yeah. That's a very neutral disc. Calum, the furthest of the birdie putts. Not bad from out there. Oh, wow. A little bit rude there, that basket.
That was a little rude.
Yeah, there's a lot of chain, looked like there.
I thought that was in. He deserved that one.
Yeah, I think so,
track, but he'll get the next one.
That's uncharacteristic low miss there from Julien. Okay, Casey snagging the only birdie. Shot, that's surprising to me, actually. But I can't say much because I missed it too. So.
And you can't lie to me because I have the list right here.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh. I see your name on there, though. Good.
That'd be funny if you just went through and was like, I got that one. I got it.
No, yeah, easy sidearm. And you're like, well, but you parred it, bud. You know.
I did. I'll take the wins when I can get them because there wasn't many I did get on this course, that's for sure.
No, I did exactly what Julien did. I threw it 25 feet long and I missed the putt low because I was already exhausted from the heat. So
it was so hot, you can't describe it. Like I'm looking at these guys, I'm like, they don't even look as hot as I feel.
I was exhausted standing in the shade, doing nothing. Like it was that hot.
More so on this course too, with it being.
Oh my god! Like this was, like there's no shade at all in the back nine. There's like very minuscule spots of shade, and it's just even your umbrella, you're still just dying. Like 32 degrees. I didn't count the humidity up there.
No. It's all part of the fun.
Oh, yeah.
Minimal
fun. Yeah, sure. Fun. Yeah, whatever. Hole 12, par 3, 329 feet downhill. This is the start of the island holes. I mean, it's a massive island, but you don't have a lot of room on the right side of it. So a very well designed. You have a lot of space to take an easy 3, but it's a little bit of a pucker factor to try and park this one because that OB is like about 22 feet from the basket.
Yeah, getting it out right enough to come in and stay on the right side of the basket. Sneaky.
This looks like nice. One. Good shot from Casey.
No problem from Casey, though.
Yeah, he's fine. He's got it.
This looks good, too.
I like these nice and wide, nice and high.
Yeah. Committed.
Great
He
shot.
likes it, especially after that last
Yeah.
one. You know, he's saying to himself, I'm not missing this
Yeah,
one.
no.
And that's all you can ever do, right, Cam? Just bounce back, right?
Yep, yeah, exactly. That's
Try to get
gotta
the next
get
one.
motoring a little too straight from Calum.
Yeah, no room for error on these islands because
No.
it must be the elevation from the tees and
Yeah, it's hard. Because it's so open. Even if you don't feel wind, sometimes there is a little bit of a breeze out there, and it's hard to really know what it's going to do.
it's another good shot.
Yeah, I like to play the sidearm here because it kind of comes inbounds more, and it lands inbounds and can take a little skip towards the basket.
And pretty much all of these are drop zone, right? Most of
Them, I think there's like
aren't.
one that isn't drop zone, but most of them have one, and it's almost a guaranteed 4 at the best. That's a good bogey
That's
from
a
Calum,
great
actually.
putt.
Yeah, very, very, very rarely will you save a 3 from the drop zones on these little island holes.
Well, that's what I mean. Like it's the
Get in
there you
there.
go. Not this time.
There you go.
Good putt. But you just don't know how that's going to go, right? Sometimes drop zones are friendly, and other times you're
Yeah.
like, "Are you kidding me?" Like I was inbounds by the basket. Now I'm going where someone else is. I drew it off the tee. So
Yeah, it's a punishing drop zone, but to be fair, if you do go to the drop zone, you should be punished because it is a massive island,
yes,
right? So there is ways to play it safe for the 3, but
It's very fair.
Yes,
you're
yes,
correct
exactly.
that way. There's no excuse to throw them
No.
out every hole like I did then, right?
well, we won't go there, but 3 birdies and 1 bogey from Calum. We're still that elusive star frame is hiding itself on us.
It's gonna happen though.
It is. I think it's gonna happen. Yeah. But,
We got a couple good rounds going here from
yeah.
Julien and Casey.
Hole 13, par 4, 463. The only reason it is a par 4 is because all this long grass is out of bounds, and the island kind of starts like 200 feet away from the tee. But I mean, to me, this is another like top tier par 3
I think so.
because it's a pretty simple birdie to get in terms of the par, but it's a very difficult 2. Casey's probably having no problem getting this one though. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Get going. A little
Almost
shorter than I
seems as
thought.
if he wasn't trying to overly
Yeah,
rush it either. Right?
I was expecting him to go for a little bit more there, but I mean, as open players, we'll take an easy birdie when we can get one. So, also looking nice and smart. Yeah, that's pretty conservative actually for Julien.
Again, same thing. Probably just like whatever. Let me just land here in a nice spot, toss underneath, take that free birdie.
Yep. This looks like another chip shot play from JP. Yep. Calum's
Another
going
good
for
one,
it.
too.
Yeah, nice low and driven shot.
Yes.
Attaboy.
Good shot.
It's a lot of power to get
Opportunities.
450. That's 450 like on a laser low drive, so very well
Well, he
executed.
threw a great shot. He left no chance for swinging out of bounds either side.
Yeah.
He's got a putt for
As soon as you get the height on it, that's when the OB left comes into play a lot.
good side eagle chance here.
Yeah. Everyone probably should be snagging their easy birdies here. Casey almost
Oh.
getting it.
A little more height. That was in.
Get in there. What a nice eagle from Calum. You better jog that in. That's well deserved.
See a replay.
It's such a casual looking putt, and it just floats forever.
It was very nice.
Beauty, nice and center. Little bit of Anheuser on to keep it on the pole, and just
That's a couple this round now.
jammed it. There was another eagle in this one actually too. It was Calum and Timon Salzgeber. Again, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. I'm not good with these names, but good 2s.
You're gonna get better because you'll be tested for every round.
There's so many Quebec people here, so I'll get my practice in, no problem. This one coming in at 3.48, so a half stroke under par. I mean, it's one you got to get. At least get your 3 on.
Yeah, it's tough with ones like that when as long as you make it safe, most people are 3, and so as soon as you go out of bounds, you're like, oh man, like I'm losing to the field real quick here.
I mean, that counts as a star frame, right? That's the
star. How'd you say it?
The shooting star frame.
Star.
So it's a Joe Mez coin, but I got to use it because it makes perfect sense.
Calum with another clutch putt.
That's huge.
Amazing.
So everyone's doing pretty well. JP got back to even par. Everybody else is a couple under. Hole 14, par 3, 299 feet. This is our forefathers ace hole. So if you ace it, you win a bunch of beer and a pound bag. But I mean, this one's just chucking into the basket, 300 feet. A little bit downhill actually from the tee as well. But everybody should have a 300-foot hyzer shot, whether it's a sidearm, a lefty backhand, a righty back, whatever you want to do on it. Not really much in the way other than these telephone wires, but
customer's choice on this one.
Basically, Calum's going straight at it almost. Not bad. A little further than you'd want, but I mean, he makes them all anyways, so. Casey going with
nice and wide.
This is my cup of tea type of choice here. Similar, a little bit wide.
Grass is catchy here.
Yeah, these island fairways are pretty lush grass, so you can't really count on much of a skip, but this is looking good.
Looks great.
Nice. Very nice.
He's doing great. Just really getting himself in that 20.
He's put a lot of work into his form and his throw over the winter time, and it's definitely showing. He's very, very consistent. Great shot there from Jean-Philippe. Getting better.
Yeah,
kind of rolling off the tongue better.
Oh.
I thought he made that.
It's looking good.
Casey from probably a foot or two closer.
Nice.
Sneaks it in.
8 down. He's rolling now.
Yeah. This hole averaging a 2.89, so again, just a bit under par.
Oh.
Yeah, boy. Get it in there.
It's in.
Counted. He's back under par. And Julien just tap in formality at that point. Hi, Lisa.
That's the most enjoyable way to play is just keep walking up to that distance.
Yeah, just popping in, move on to the next, on to the next job. I was talking to somebody. I've never seen more umbrellas outside when it's not raining outside than this weekend.
It was crazy. Everyone had an umbrella, and if they didn't, they were complaining that they should have brought their umbrella.
Yeah, I was complaining that I was underneath the umbrella, and I was like, "This is way too hot already."
Yeah.
So, 3 birdies into par. Everyone under par. Actually, Julien and Casey are doing very, very well right now. 7 and 8 under par, respectively.
This is a great start.
This is what you want to do. And the island is the more scoreable of the two. Hole 15, par 3, 327. There's basically nothing in your way. It's a little bit uphill from the tee, and it plays probably 340, maybe 350 in terms to get pin high. The only danger here, honestly, is the wind, because you got to kind of trust what the wind is doing up by the green because it is so open.
That's not bad.
Yeah, circle's edge, not bad. I think this is the most open, like I said, the most open green where it's like there's the least amount of cover.
Oh, I like this. This is nice and wide.
Yeah, that's nice, good trust. He got dusted.
Dusted,
but it's still he's still fine, but yeah, this is one of the greens where you either get a 50-foot flare skip or get nothing like that.
I really like that nice wide play though.
Yeah.
From Julien there.
It's looking.
Look at this. Oh,
great shot. Right in that little ditch. That's about 20-something feet from the basket. Good spot to land. A little early there.
Sit down. Is that past it? Was that? Oh, that stuff's not OB on this hole.
No, this is one where the long grass isn't out of bounds. So that's there's nothing really in your way. Good putt from Casey.
Just lighten it up.
Yeah, he's got that nice spin putt when
he's a really good
on.
putter, right?
When he's on, he's banging everything from inside like 45
but just even
feet.
like the way he sets up for his putts and everything, he just seems like very nonchalant, like whatever, you know.
Oh.
And he's hearting those every one of those putts. Yeah.
Same with Julien too. When he's feeling, you can tell he's got a nice clean release going. He's making everything too as well. Couple par cleanups here from Calum and Jean-Philippe. I mean, that one averaged actually more under par than the previous one did, at a 2.66. So, kind of one you want to get, but
well, like you said, nothing in the way, right?
Yeah,
just the only shot out. And
the only thing you got to worry about is what the wind is going to do.
9 down, 8 down. Everybody's under par. That's
what you want to be on the island course. As long as you're under par, it's not the worst thing in the world. But you ideally, you want to do what Casey and Julien do, which is just throwing the same shot every time and collecting the birdie every time.
Well, especially at the first round, set yourself up nice for the rest of them. And
hole 16, par 3, 334. These tees are actually moved back from last year. You saw like a kind of a tee pad shaped dirt spot. That was the old long pad, and they moved it back about 110 feet maybe from last year. I like it more because you can't see the basket. It's a downhill shot, and you got to trust it like this. You got to trust it wide, and then zoom it in there. It's a more of a scary backhand as well because you have to go over out of bounds if you want to throw a hyzer. I think this is the preferred play. That's got to sit down. Little overcooked. Okay. A little too much angle on that one from Julien, but
another forehand hole for sure, though.
Yeah, I think that's the preferred play. Get up. Maybe like 5 feet short. I believe this is one of the holes that doesn't have the drop zone. So it's regular OB rules in this one.
Turning. That height lift.
This looks
good.
Better from Calum, I think. Oh no, it's still wide.
But it seemed like that's how they always went out of bounds, where people's shots weren't bad. They looked good.
It looked great.
They wouldn't fly the flight, just drop right. Elevation, bit of wind maybe. But look at the difference in the sides. Like it's wide open.
I mean, the sidearm's way to go. It goes over inbounds the entire time.
Go in.
Oh my!
It's a good recovery shot.
Yeah, that'll do. It's unfortunate to take a bogey on that one, but it'll do. Juju pitching up for a 3.
There you go.
Nice putt. Stop the bleeding.
See if Casey can go double digits. Oh, yeah.
I think he can. 10 down through 16. Yep. This hole actually averaged 1/10 of a stroke over par, and I think it's because you can't see the basket. And what happened to Calum and JP as well is it looked great, but it was still too wide. It just never got the chance to finish the flight. So Casey, like you said, double digits, 10 through 16. Julien right behind him at 8, and JP back to even, unfortunately, but he's got a couple more holes.
He's got a couple more to get another
2
one
more.
Here and, yep.
Hole 17. Another one was pushed back a bit. I think the blue tee now was the old long. I don't remember what this one was. 249 feet. This is a true definition of an island hole. It's surrounded by all the out of bounds. There's no safe fairway spot. It's a big enough island though. You can land safe, but it's hard to park it because you can't see it. Unless you're the size of Casey or Thomas and you can look over the brush. But I have to jump and I can't even see it.
I don't know what your guys' problem is up here. Everything's fine. Another
good shot.
Casey is he's on fire.
Well, I mean, he's throwing the same shot every hole, right?
He's
That's
making
what I mentioned earlier. If you get in a groove, you throw the same shot, just change the disc, and you're rolling. This looking good.
Too. A little long.
A little deep, but in bounds.
This is going to work. Yep.
That's a good shot. There's a little bit left, maybe.
Touchy. Oh, just
over. A little bit left and a little short, but
everybody's in striking range.
Yeah, Julien's right in his money range. He likes to jump putt these ones. Close. Good effort.
Calum right back on track.
Just rolling with the putts today. This hole came in at 2.59, so one of the easier ones of the day. As JP gets back under par, good bounce back for him in case he's going to tap in all but a formality at this point.
Makes sense, though. This one plays easier than some of the other ones, even though they're all kind of the same, because it equally offers up the same shot for both backhand and forehand, where some of the other ones you had to pick the better choice, right?
Yeah, there's no shot in this one that's like, oh, that's the clear shot. You can throw anything. You can throw overhand. Actually, overhand's a good play on this one because it comes in so vertical. But I'm not going to count how many. There was a lot of birdies. All I see is the chef got it again. So
yep, the chef.
Like I said, that's all that matters. If Chef Red Robin got it, then everybody else is getting it, or no one's getting it apparently. So either way, 3 birdies and a par. Come on, Julien. We got to get a star frame here, man. We got the shooting star frame. We haven't gotten a star frame yet.
So close.
It's a good thing you look handsome.
Everybody's under par again.
Yeah, doing good. Hole 18, par 4,
left.
543. This is a drastic change from last year. The play from last year used to be going into those pine trees on the left and then having a wide open hyzer shot. I think John and company realized that and they put this one straight on. So now it really forces this shot here between the telephone pole, all this long grass out of bounds, and all these trees that drop you out of bounds. So it's a very difficult green to access in terms of the gap you have. It's a pretty simple tee shot to get yourself in positioning, or you can just do this. Okay, that's all. No, he was still trying to go to the left side. Looked like he was trying to throw it far to get in through those pine trees and then still have that shot from last year.
Uh-oh.
Come on, get some legs.
Road, you skip?
Get some legs. Oh, not quite. I think he's probably taking his mark from about the road or where the driveway entrance is.
I thought this was a really, really good par 4.
It is. Calum's sending that one.
Because your first shot has to be where it wants, and then even if you're thinking about running it to the green, there's just so much trouble.
Yeah, it's a very technical shot. You have a very tight gap to enter this green.
Then with the out of bounds island green.
Yes.
What a way to finish a round, right?
That's gonna be a tough spot. Yeah, this is a great finishing hole. You have to, even if you're in good positioning, you still have to earn that second shot, even though it is only 540 feet for a par 4. It's relatively short.
No easy finish, right? Right to the last shot.
Yeah, this is a good recovery shot from JP. Actually, that's a good positioning from where he was. It's still a tricky shot though.
I'm expecting a layup here.
Yeah, he's just got to pitch it up.
But once you get close to that telephone pole, it is a pretty, it's like a jump putt, right?
Yeah, if you get on the driveway here, this little undulation.
Went for it?
Attaboy,
nice.
Get on there.
Great shot.
Very nice. That's tricky from that positioning as well. It's pretty tricky. Julien.
Sit down. Oh.
Good sit. On the green. I like that high stalling floater. Good touch.
Shot.
Casey maybe giving it a little half go. Yeah, a little bit. Securing the par, basically.
Yeah, these guys are all tossing this up, no problem.
Yeah.
It really does come down to that positioning off the tee, though,
yes.
right? Like, you're over 10 feet, you may have to just lay up anyway, right?
Yep. Julien, clean up the par. 8 under par, that's solid. I think that was, what was that, 1,000? Or just under 1,000, maybe? I can't remember. Still a good round.
It's a really good start.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's happy with that, regardless if there's a few things he thought he left out there. It's hard to argue an 8 down.
Calum getting a nice birdie from his positioning of his drive. A little patent pending.
He played really well. I was impressed.
He did, yeah. He played better for having a 5 under par. I think he scrambled himself very nicely.
A couple big moments there, big putts to look back on. Yeah, it was a good round.
Casey to secure the 11 under par. Yeah, no problem there. This one averaged a quarter of a stroke over par. So a tough finishing hole. There's only 6 birdies. But the chef didn't get this one, so nobody else matters. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Calum got it, Chris Brown, James Duong, Martin Hendel, shocker. Mike Adams and Timon Salzgeber again.
Timon again?
Yeah, okay. Now there's 2 guys you can say, oh, I got it again. So 2 pars, a birdie, and a bogey to finish the round. Casey 11 under, very, very nice round. Julien 8 under as well. Calum with a 5, and JP with the even par. So no big casualties. Look at the back nine from Casey.
Just shredded.
7 in a row. 1033 rated for first round. That's what you want to do. Everyone played pretty decently on the back nine, actually. Looking at the highlights here. Casey goes so far.
He does. Everything he did, he made it seem very easy. Like almost like he's pre-programmed to just kick butt. You know? Yeah,
exactly. It's just all right.
Like a Terminator.
Yeah, open interface, insert 500 feet.
Yeah.
There's our leaderboard. Thomas Gilbert with a 12 under par. Casey with 11. Oz with a 10. James with a 9. That would have been your lead card if we were able to switch cards for the rounds. And then myself, Julian, Braden Jones, and Kevin McIntosh would be your chase card. So lots of under par strokes. Everyone on the leaderboard here is all under par, which is
lots of good rounds.
Yes, very good.
So that concludes the first day of the Innova course.
Yes. Now we move on to Prodigy. Same day, be round 2 on the Prodigy course, which is, I think, the better course of the 2 because it's really demands more of a full arsenal of shots. Yeah, it's a full arsenal of shots.
To checking that out next.
Yeah. Definitely. I always love woods golf. We have a retail store. In case you guys didn't know already, and me saying it 18,000 times already, but I gotta keep saying it because it keeps getting better and better every time I come here.
Everybody's friendly downstairs.
Oh yeah. Everyone's friendly. I mean, the products are fantastic. Every time I come here, I'm always browsing for like an hour, even though I don't need to buy anything. I just like to look.
Well, it's like the library of disc downstairs.
Yeah, so it honestly is. It honestly,
it's like you could just come and look for hours.
It's like, okay, what do I got? I got nonfiction with Star Plastic over here. I got history with the old collector's discs on the wall and stuff. I don't know. Anyway. Thank you guys for joining in round 1. Be sure to check back for round 2 on the Prodigy course coming up very soon.